All right. Welcome to the Ball Don't Lie podcast, Ep.4. I'm the gaffer, Alberto. We have the Prince, Rompton.
Yo, what up, guys?
We have the Billy Goat, Yosef.
The goat right here. What's up?
And then we're missing the Hitman, Don Shopmore. Yep, that's his new nickname, guys, because you'll find out later.
Hits.
Yeah, he taken point hits already. Anyway, so we're going to go into some team news for the week. Also, we're going to talk about players to watch for this game week. So I'm going to start with Swansea and Man U. It's the first game for the week. So Swansea, we know that Sigurdsson officially has left the club, so Tom Carroll is going to be for real. I mean, he was last week, but he will be the main creative focal point for that team. Looks like Llorente is still out. He'll most likely be back next week. So that we'll see Ayew and Tammy Abraham up top again.
Ayew's good. I like that.
Yeah, Abraham impressed last week. And it looks like Leon Britton will start over Roque Mesa in the 4-4-2 diamond as the protection for the back four. The back four should be the same for Swansea, and then Keeson Young and Nathan Dyer are still out. And then for United, the only big news, Herrera may come in for Juan Mata, but I feel that's unlikely. Mata's creativity will be.
I think Juan Mata deserves to start too.
Yeah, I think Herrera is going to be used for the games like Chelsea, Arsenal, etc.
More defensive.
Yeah.
I
Mata,
wish Martial would start, honestly.
Yeah.
I really like him.
yeah, we can see, but Rashford did impress last week too. So,
Yeah, that's true.
it's definitely something to keep an eye on. That Martial could be coming into the starting 11 sooner, but I think it's going to be the same 11 for Mourinho. And then, so we move to Bournemouth, Watford. So, I mean, some players to watch for from this game. Obviously, Lukaku, the obvious captain choice. Carroll could, obviously, the main focal point for Swansea could be notching one return because over the past couple of years, United have conceded one to Swansea, and it's usually to a midfielder. It's either been Sigurdsson or Key, so it could be a chance for Carroll to get some points. But Lukaku, Mkhitaryan, Pogba, and maybe obviously the United defense are the ones to watch for. And so we're going to move to Yosef for Bournemouth, Watford. So I'm going to lead him to the team. Bournemouth, Simon Francis still needs to be checked. Defoe is going to be likely to start with Josh King behind him. Watford, we were talking before. Jan Matt Kabul, Roberto Pereira, all unlikely to feature. Dini's back in training, so that does leave Marco Silva the choice of which one of his three strikers is he going to start. Is he either going to stick with that 4-2-3-1, or is he going to switch the formation so there'll be two strikers up top? And then Richarlison is going to start the wing. So, Yusuf, who are your players to watch for in this game?
Bournemouth is kind of like a sorry team. So I say Defoe because he's like the most experienced striker and he can score. For Bournemouth, I also like. I know he was a former Liverpool man, Jordan Ibe. I don't know if he's going to start, but if he makes his way there, I think he's quick.
Yeah, very quick.
I don't know if they start Wilson with Defoe.
Wilson's still hurt, so yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Defensive wise, I really like Daniels. I think
very attacking.
Daniels.
Very attacking.
Very attacking. He can get the assist in, some crosses. So I think he's a very safe fantasy player. That's all I have for Bournemouth, basically. Yeah. Watford-wise, Troy Deeney's back in training, and Gray came off the bench last week. I think the manager will change the formation with both of them up top. I think that is a pretty lethal combination because Gray is fast as hell and Dini can finish. So he can hold the ball up for Gray, work 1-2s there, and score a goal. So the forwards in both games are important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think fantasy-wise, the forwards for these two teams are the best bet.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a high-scoring one. I know Bournemouth couldn't score last week, but they did look very creative after Pulis set up shop after scoring that goal in the first half. So it looks like it'll be a very high-scoring game. And then even if it is high-scoring, the likes of Nathan Ake could still do very well, even though they conceded last week. He did pick up a bonus point, continuing on his trend last season that he was a bonus point magnet. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out on for Nathan Ake. So Burnley West Brom, this could be one of those 0-0 games, very likely. Burnley looked very good versus Chelsea. Defense was shaky, but obviously when Smarata came in, the pace and the creativity that the Spaniard can offer definitely helped open up the game. But with this game, definitely with Burnley being the home team, with Burnley being the home team, it looks like Sean Dyche is gonna just play it defensively. Looks like this one will be coming down to set pieces, most likely. So
the Fox in the box.
Yeah, Joseph said it last week. Fox in the box, Sam Vokes, bag two, and Fox in the box both using his feet. The little roller past Kortok, who should have done a lot better on that one.
But
that was a classic Sam Vokes headed goal.
I'm kind of upset. I didn't listen to my own advice.
Yeah, that's
yeah. I'm kind of.
That's how it works. That's how it works for a lot of times, buddy. That's how it works.
Fantasy, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So Burnley team news: no injury concerns. Same 11. West Brom. Johnny Evans available, even though he's subject to transfer to Man City.
Oh, okay.
With Evans available,
that transfer, City's trying to milk it. Oh, sorry, they're trying to milk it.
Yeah. With Evans available, Chris Brunt will most likely start in the midfield rather than in the defense. Colin Parsons still out. Yeah.
Higazi playing?
Yeah, I got it with Macaulay out. Higazi will play, so it's what we're likely to see from that one. So mostly, if you're looking at players to watch for, it's either going to be the defense on both sides, or probably Vokes or Robbie Brady. Robbie Brady hit the post on a free kick last week, so he was one of my picks to potentially to bag a good number of goals for Burnley this year, and it'll be Vokes to be the as Joseph said, the fox in the box. Vokes to be the one as the main source of goals.
He will score. I'm staying away from him this week. I'm gonna grab him next week though.
Well, Don, the Hitman was supposed to do Leicester Brighton, but
I guess I'll cover him. I can do it.
Okay, we'll have the Prince take care of it.
So for Leicester, this player that I really like a lot, Kalice Iheanacho, he seems like he picked up a knock. He has a toe injury. He's 75% to play, but I don't think he's gonna start. Especially Leicester playing really well without him last week against Arsenal. And so they're probably going to just start with the lineup that they had, which was Simpson, Maguire, Morgan, Fox in the back, Mahrez, James, and Didi Albrighton, and then Okazaki behind Vardy. So if you're looking to get a Leicester player, I would say either Vardy or Okazaki. I don't see them keeping a clean sheet. Maybe one goal, Brighton. And I don't think I would get any Brighton players. So stay away from Brighton.
Yeah, for Brighton, Izzy Brown's out. Anthony Knockaert is likely.
Maybe it'd be risky to get Gross. Maybe.
Yeah. Knockaert's going to be back into the starting 11, likely, but they're big transfer, Jose Izquierdo, is still waiting on international clearance. So
Yeah.
Pretty.
I know
Brighton,
Donish has gross.
Hitman has gross. So, but
But I don't know. It's really risky.
they look like they could score at times because City did look shaky.
Yeah.
For parts of that last game, but I'm still unsure where the goals from Brighton are going to come. So, like Robson said, I'm going to stay away from it. And we move back to Billy Goat for Liverpool Palace. So Liverpool team news: Coutinho out.
Coutinho out. Mane off the bench most likely. Emery Chan, I don't know. Lallana out. Mohamed
Sturridge
Salah
fit though.
might play. Sturridge is fit for like all of 2 minutes.
And then Palace team news. I'm gonna say this real quickly. Zaha out 4 weeks. Kabay, MacArthur could feature, and then we'll see if De Boer sticks 3-4-3. But it's looking. I think he'll switch to 4 at the back for this one.
I think so too. Zaha, I had him, and then I don't even know what his injury was. I forget. Do you guys remember?
No, I already dropped him, so I can't.
Knee injury.
Yeah, I dropped him too. I forgot about him. You picked up a good 7 mil. Was it a knee injury? I think Benteke is the best bet in Palace.
Yeah, he was close a lot of times last week. So.
Oh yeah, and I think he deserves one from because of last week. I think he'll score in this game.
I want to say Townsend could be a good pick too.
Townsend could be
if they stick 3-4-3, he's going to be playing left wing most.
Left wing, yeah. But even with a kind of dumbed down Liverpool team, I think Firmino. Some people say that Firmino has a good chance this year of winning a Golden Boot because of everyone that's behind him. But I don't know about that. But I don't know about the Golden Boot, but I have a feeling that he will score in this game.
How do you feel about Salah captain?
I was about to say if Mohamed Salah starts and does good this game. Captain wise, I think he will start because he's only like.
If Mane is not starting, Salah will start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Salah captain. I have a feeling Firmino's going to score. I don't think Salah will score. I think Salah will have the assist.
Yeah.
And he has to play much better than what he did last game.
Yeah.
He looked like he was just.
He looked very shaky.
Yeah,
Dispossessed.
And I blame it on the first game of the season. Yeah. And his passes were like, yo, who the hell are you aiming to?
That's true.
Yeah.
And then he had a few shots on goal. I mean, not on goal, off target.
Goal. Off target, I should.
Yeah. And
those off target. You talk about shots.
Yeah. Yeah. The dispossessed and the shots off target hurt his bonus point return. So that's why he only ended, even with the goal and the assist, he only picked up 1.
I have a feeling Mane, even if he does come off the bench, he'll still score.
Yeah, that's just that would be something that Mane would do.
Yeah, he's the next guy to go to Barca.
Yeah, people are talking about that he could someone could be.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. It'll be after Coutinho leaves to Barca, Mane will be the next Barca target.
All right, we move on to Southampton, West Ham. So Southampton team news is Lamina may push into 11. He was bought from Juventus. Buffon may challenge James Ward-Prowse.
I like Buffon.
Yeah.
Although sometimes he likes to play around too much. He thinks he's like Ronaldo.
And then
Ahmed.
Yeah. Everybody Ahmed, the Pharaoh. And this one was interesting reading on Fantasy Football Scout that Pellegrino may push Gabbiadini out wide to have Charlie Austin up top, which I really don't like. But it looks likely that Gabbiadini is still it's gonna be the same 11. Gabbiadini will be starting striker.
I mean, I don't understand why Charlie Austin is even in consideration compared to Gab.
For West Ham, Mikel Antonio is back, so he's likely to feature.
West Ham looks really good on paper.
Yeah, Kouyaté, Carroll are out. Yeah,
but I think Carroll shouldn't even be in.
Yeah, once Lanzini's back, they'll definitely flow a lot better. But he's not available for this game. He'll be back in training Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And then they may switch from a 4-3-3 for a 4-2-3-1, and looks like Cresswell could get his spot back over Masuaku. So West Ham looked very shaky last week. So Southampton could definitely expose them.
Will
So
Chicharito play?
yeah, Chicharito's just gonna play.
Yeah.
So
What formation
Southampton
did they run last week?
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Yeah. So the first Southampton could very much expose West Ham the same way that United did, maybe just a little less. But I'm still gonna be banking on the likes of Gabbiadini and Tadic and James Ward-Prowse as the ones to watch out for. Not really Redmond. He didn't play too well last week, and Tadic looked very creative.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with Tadic also. Also, his price is really cheap now too.
Yeah, low ownership too. So if he goes off, that people are gonna jump on that bandwagon, like Donish did on the Mooney, if he ever shows up today.
Good point hit.
The hitman. Anyways, yeah. JWP is on the set pieces. Tadic was creative. Gabbiadini hit the crossbar in the opening few minutes from Bertrand. So that Southampton defense looks good value, especially with Bertrand. He left. He came off last game with a slight knock, but he's fine. West Ham. It's Chicharito, obviously, and then the likes of Ayu, Arnautovic. I'm gonna stay away from West Ham defense for a long.
I have Zabaleta though. I'm waiting for the right matchup. He's on the
it's definitely the right matchup. Not the right matchup, but yeah, waiting for the right matchup is definitely a lot better. So now Stoke Arsenal will follow. Resident Arsenal fan. The Prince Rumpton.
Okay, so this game, Arsenal will definitely have to improve defensively, and that's gonna happen by Mustafi coming back. So Czech's gonna start and goal for sure. It's gonna be Mustafi in the back. Now, I don't know if Monreal's gonna play or Holding. I personally prefer Holding because he's actually center back and Monreal is not.
So, now you want Holding?
Yeah, I mean he didn't play well last game because I feel like he didn't have that leader center back like Mertesacker or Koscielny. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be Mustafi Holding, Kolasinac in the back. And then Bellerin, Xhaka, Ramsey, Ox, and then Ozil. Now, this is where it gets tricky. If Giroud plays, Laka would play behind Giroud next to Ozil. But if Giroud doesn't play, Lacazette will just start up top, and then either Welbeck or Iobi playing behind Lacazette. So you have to look out for that. We don't know if Wenger's going to start Giroud or not. I personally like Giroud off the bench.
Oh yeah, dude, Giroud is a super sub because every time he's challenged by with another striker starting, he fucking scores off the bench in like 5 minutes. And it's always a header.
Yeah, exactly. I'm okay with that. But players to look out for from Arsenal would be, I said Lacazette again, and then I want to say Ramsey at 7 mil. I think he's a good option. He's going to be attacking a lot. He's kind of selfish. He takes a lot of shots. So Ramsey and Lacazette.
And he did pretty well last week.
Yeah, he did. I'm gonna lie. Stoke. We know that they just bought a new player. I don't think he's gonna start though.
Yeah, there's a chance that he could feature.
I think he
could feature. But the one that's likely to feature is Choupo-Moting.
Yeah. Hesse though might be off the bench.
Yeah. Martin's Indy's going to slot back into the center back after being bought really quickly last week.
That's what I was going to say. They might play 3 in the back, and those 3 center backs are really solid on paper. Zuma, Shawcross, Martins, Indy. That's pretty good. In midfield, they could have Doof, Allen, Fletcher, Peters, and then Shaqiri, Choupo-Moting playing behind Berahino. That looks like a good lineup, man. I think they're going to score 1 goal against Arsenal.
I think they might beat Arsenal.
At least.
Stoke usually tends to give Arsenal a challenge.
Yeah,
I mean, Stoke at home is not easy. So, definitely.
So it'd be a really attacking game on both sides. It'd be a good game to watch.
Yeah.
But from Arsenal, I said Lacazette and Ramsey. From Stoke, I'm going to say Berahino and Shaqiri.
I said Joe Allen. Only because of the beard.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah. So, I will so Huddersfield, Newcastle. So the Hitman's not here to explain, unless he does come in magically for when we talk about our teams. The Hitman's not here to explain why he picked up Steve Mooney on a 4-point hit. But yeah, Huddersfield They looked very good versus Crystal Palace last week. I don't think.
A lot better than we all expected.
Yeah, I don't think David Wagner is gonna make any changes to that 11.
And I picked up Aaron Moy.
Yeah, very creative. Good shout.
And he didn't have a lot of high ownership, and his value was.
Yeah.
was
And he's
was
also
pretty
on a
good.
lot. He's on a lot of set pieces. He could be
Exactly.
sharing penalty duties, but that even playing since he plays a little deeper, getting those penalties is good value because he'll have a chance to score.
And he took the spot of in Zaha on my team, so he's starting and his cheap opens up a lot opens up 1.5 for me to spend somewhere else.
Yep, we'll get to that a little later. And then Newcastle, a lot of injuries. So Kieran Clark likely to come in. So we have Lejeune out, Shelby red carded. So it looks like Mbemba Lascelles to start and Marino Shelby.
I still have Newcastle Dwight Gale. I didn't drop him because I kind of like this matchup with Huddersfield.
Yeah, this could be a good high scoring affair. What's that nice little Irish music going on in the background?
Leave it to Ron.
Oh.
The Irish Iranian mix.
Anyways, yeah, this could be a high scoring game. I like that Dwight Gale pick, 6'5". Good, really should have won a pen last week, but he was offside, just slightly offside. Walker Peters tackled him in the box, so that could have been an assist already and killing that Spurs clean sheet that a lot of us had. But unfortunate he did not. But he looked lively last week. Looks like Jose Perez is going to be still start behind him.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And the good thing is I'm not working this Saturday, so I get to see every single game.
Oh, very good.
You gotta wake up?
Of course.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even though they're playing like Swansea, aren't they?
I mean, that's our captain. That's our captain, so we gotta wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about it.
It'll be fun to watch.
Score like 2 goals anyway.
Atsu Ritchie's also people watch out for. And for Huddersfield, Zanka did pretty well last week, but I know they could still lead goals, but he could be still find an assist somehow. And then obviously Steve Mooney, maybe Tom Ince.
Who'd you say will have the assist?
Zanka, he could have an assist.
Okay.
Mooney could, well, not Mooney. Ince Ince could very well be another sleeper pick. He's $6 million, but no returns last week. But he played decently, so I'll still be waiting on him. And then we move to the big Sunday showdown: Spurs Chelsea. As my team news is,
I think I said 0-0 for this game.
Nah, it's definitely gonna be a score.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say 0-0. We're gonna get to after team select. After we talk about our teams, we're gonna hear Billy Goat's picks for this week. Pretty sure Billy's tied for first. Rompton's last because he said Newcastle would win.
Oh, what? I'm tied for first.
Predictions.
Yeah, from prediction.
All right, so who's coming in this game?
Well, Trippier's still doubtful. I'm thinking, just like last year, Pochettino's gonna go like for like against Conte and go to 3-back. So Walker Peters will lose his spot. Dyer to move into the third center back role, and then Sissoko at wing back.
Don't forget Son. They have Son now.
The Son's back too.
Maybe off the bench.
Yeah, he'll probably be off the bench. Chelsea, no Cahill, Fabregas suspended. Pedro's out still. Hazard is unlikely to feature despite playing in that friendly. Bakayoko, Conte said he'll come off the bench. So
who?
Bakayoko, yeah.
Nice.
Luis, Conte also said he likes Luis at center back, but they've obviously played him in central midfield before, so they're trying to figure out something.
That is retarded. You want him to be your center back.
CDM?
I cannot. Yeah, but no, he's a center back in my opinion, and a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
And so the back three could be Aspie, Rudiger, Christensen if they line up that way.
Leave it to Chelsea to buy a great CDM, another CDM, and then play what's his face, W.
Bakayoko's hurt, so maybe.
Yeah, but they have Conte, don't they?
Yeah, there's only one. It's only one.
And that's what they
Anyways,
need.
do you guys think Morata starts lone striker or pairs up with Batman up top?
Who's
Yeah, I
this?
feel like it would be Morata on Batman.
Morata lone striker?
No, I'm saying Morata on Batshuayi.
I say Morata just by himself.
Just because of what they're lacking right now.
Fair enough. Good point. I agree with Morata. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Looks like a Pharaoh has mentioned us in this amazing group chat we got here, but we'll see if the Pharaoh decides to come join us. Anyways, players to watch for. Definitely like last year, it's gonna be a very tight game.
Yeah,
Definitely,
I hope Ali beat somebody up.
Yeah, definitely Eriksen and Ali again. Eriksen picked up all 3 bonus and had 2 assists last week. And
I have Ali, so I hope he does really well.
Yeah, Ali
because I think the entire Spurs offense will do good because that Chelsea team is kind of lacking right now. And I say even though Chelsea is a weaker team now per se because of their lineup, I still say that they'll score 1 goal. I say 2-1. Spurs.
Oh, I'm gonna write that down now. Just
2-1 Spurs.
2-1 or 3-1 Spurs.
I'll be happy with that. As long as Chelsea lose.
Nah, Chelsea will lose.
Yeah, Ali picked up a brace last year at the bridge, so we'll see. But
Let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah,
well, I had him last time too when he had that brace.
Yeah, Ali's a good pick, but he does tend to foul and get dispossessed a good amount. So this is why Eric and complete less passes is why Eric, he doesn't get the BPs and Eriksen does. But yeah, we'll see if Kane can break his August duck. Well, meanwhile for Chelsea, I'm looking at Morata or Luis to definitely back returns and Willian.
Yeah. My lineup right now. Yeah, I was about to bring up Willian. My lineup right now has Willian on the bench.
Whoa.
And I'm starting to think because everyone else is. It's going to be a lot of pressure on him because he's going to have not so much support. But with that being said, he's also going to have to do a lot. So I'm thinking about just swapping Willian into the starting lineup and taking Gray out.
Yep. And then
you got decisions to make.
Yeah. See if I can make the right one.
Yep. And then we move to the last game, Man City Everton. We're gonna finish off with Rounton.
That's the Monday game, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna miss that game too. But yeah, I'll be at work. But Everton, man, they're looking good with that Siggy purchase.
I don't think he has enough match fitness yet, but he could come on for like a short cameo.
Yeah,
I think
he'll come off the bench, but overall, they have a nice squad now. I'm gonna start with.
Remember when I said if everything gets Siggy, really is a better buy.
That's true. Well, here's the tricky part. Going forward with Everton, we don't know when Siggy is healthy and match fit. Is he gonna play Cam and then Rooney Ramirez up top, or is Rooney gonna be a Cam Ramirez up top, or what's the deal?
I think Claessen's gonna drop back, so it'll be
drop deeper.
Yeah, it'll be they're either playing 2 strikers or maybe something like that.
Yeah. So we have to we'll see how they're gonna line up in the future.
Yeah, probably next game week we'll see how they look. But I'm thinking Claessen's gonna be the one to drop back a little.
But for the City game, Pickford would start in the goal. Jagielka, if they're doing 3 in the back, it would be Jagielka, Williams, Keane, and Baines at the left wing back. Schneiderlin. I think Klaassen would do CM as well. Martina maybe right wing back.
Yeah, that's what they're predicting. Calvert-Lewin's going to lose his spot because definitely you want someone more defensive there.
Yeah, exactly. I think Tom Davis will start actually, and next to Rooney, and then Ramirez up top. But that's just my prediction.
Yeah, okay. And then City team news. They actually played a midweek friendly against a Spanish side.
Yeah.
Interesting from Guardiola there because there's a lot of fixture congestion. So I know that's an interesting
For
tactic.
City, I don't think they'll have any changes. I know Mendy and Gundogan are back, but they're
Yeah,
probably
they played in the friendly.
yeah. I don't think maybe they'll start. Maybe Mendy will start at left wing back, but it'll probably be Ederson in goal, Company, Stones, Otamendi in the back, and then Walker right wing back. He played really well too last game. De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Silva. If Gundogan does come in, it will probably be for Fernandinho, and then Danilo or Mendy, and then up top, Jesus and Aguero. You can't go wrong with that.
Yep. So now that we've tackled all the team news and players to watch out for, we're going to go through our teams for this game week. So I'm rocking mostly the same team, Begovic in goal, which concerns me because considering Watford scored 3. But we'll see what happens. Stevens, Davies, Jones, same back 3. The only transfer, I really wanted to bank the transfer, but with Zaha hurt, I decided to use the transfer. So De Bruyne and then Zaha out, Aaron Ramsey in, Tom Ince, Mohamed Salah, Gabbiadini, Lukaku with the captain, and then Harry Kane. And then on the bench is Elliot Carroll, Fosu Mensah, and Rosenior. So Rompton,
Yes.
no changes this week, right?
No changes, but I don't know about goalie. I have Begovic starting as of now, but then I have Elliot on bench. I don't know who I'm going to start.
Yeah,
But
those either could be high scoring games, but Newcastle
or no scoring games.
or no scoring games. Yeah, so just tell us give a little refresher. Who's the 10 after Begovic? You have started.
So Stephens from Southampton in the back, Kolasinac, Jones, and De Bruyne, Mkhitaryan, Salah, Willian, Lukaku captain, Gabbiadini, and Lacazette. So same lineup, no changes.
Yep. So Rompton last week went that last minute change, cheaper on the defense. Dropped Bertrand, made a couple other changes, and Zaha out. Huge pick for the Mkhitaryan. So that's huge. So
huge pick. Yeah, Mkhitaryan was a good pick.
Very good pick. It looks like he could have, if he keeps it up a Dortmund like season when he had his best season at Dortmund.
Oh yeah.
And then Josef. So you did also make a transfer this week?
I made one transfer, and that was because Zaha was hurt. I brought in Moy from Huddersfield.
Okay.
Yep, I have the same lineup as well. Daniels in the back with Mendy, Cedric, Salah, Ali, De Bruyne, and now Moy. Gray, Lukaku, and Gale. Up front, Williams, Zabaleta, and Rangel on the bench, and Joe Hart in goal.
Joe Hart in goal. Okay. So now what we've all been waiting for, Joseph's predictions. So this is a little side thing that we do just to see how good we are at picking these games because we know how wild the Premier League can be.
Yeah.
So
which game?
So yeah, you're making your picks for all 10 games, buddy, because
tell me which game first.
All right, we're going in order. Swansea United.
United 3-0.
All right, that's what I picked, so I hope you're right too. Bournemouth Watford.
Watford 2-1.
Ooh, road win for Marco Silva, who struggled on the road last year with Hull. Next, Burnley West Brom. Yusuf. Yusuf. Sorry about that. Yusuf, Burnley West Brom.
Joseph, maybe by doing this it means 0-0. Goalless.
That's the pick anyway. All right, Yosef, Leicester, Brighton.
I guess he disconnected.
Jacob B. Cox. So we will wait for Yosef in just a second. as we await his picks tied for first.
I said 0-0 though for that game, right?
Which one?
For the Burnley US Bronx.
Yeah, everyone said 0-0.
Yeah.
Now we just await Yusuf to return. Get to hear his picks because we only have 2 in, and we'll have Ahmed.
Oh, he said his laptop died out of battery.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to get it later.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to cut this podcast short. So I'm the gaffer, Noel Alberto. There's the Prince, Rompton.
All right, lads. See y'all next week.
And Billy Goat is gone. Hitman not here. Probably taking another 8-point hit to get to get the jump on bandwagons. And Pharaoh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, he's back.
Billy.
Yeah, I was overseas and there was a bomb raid. That's what it was.
Oh, shut up. All right, so back to your picks.
Okay, all right.
Well, Burnley West Brom, I'm assuming you're going to say 0-0 like everyone else.
But no, I'm not. I'm going to say Sam Vogt scores 1-0.
Whoa. Burnley, top of the table, thanks to Mr. Fox. Leicester, Brighton.
Leicester, I say Leicester. Vardy scores 2-0.
2-0, same pick as Hitman Danish. Liverpool Palace, your team, buddy.
I say Palace beat us.
Yeah, what's the score?
I say 2-1 Palace.
Oh, actually, Palace did beat you guys once last year. So
Palace always beats us when we're home.
Southampton and West Ham.
That's a good one. So I say Southampton. I say Southampton 1-0.
Oh, okay. Stoke Arsenal.
Arsenal 2-1.
Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
Joseph, the only one not to predict an Arsenal clean sheet here in this one.
I won't.
Okay,
3 goals last week.
Yeah, you usually concede for Stoke anyway, so I could definitely see you getting the extra bonus point for the correct prediction.
Thank
like
you,
the scoreline. Huddersfield, Newcastle.
I'm going to say Newcastle 1-0.
Hey. After all the goals last week, Yusuf going with the conservative picks.
Hitman won't be happy.
Oh, and we already heard him 2-1 to Spurs. And then City, Everton. Close it out.
I say 2-0 City.
Oh, okay. All right. So now we finally have Yusuf's predictions. So we are the Ball Don't Lie podcast. I'm the gaffer, Noel. We have the Prince, Rompton.
Peace out.
And then we have Billy Goat, Yusuf.
The GOAT. Thanks,
Oh, yeah. Yep. And you'll see the Pharaoh and the Hitman soon. Maybe the Hitman, like we said earlier, is still taking point hits. See you all next week.